money. And that's for you to enjoy and to do what you want to do with. Even if it is maybe taking me out to dinner or something like that, that's how we usually do it. So if I'm the one that controls the finances, so I may be the one going to the store all the time, and I know he likes this, and that, and I will get him the things that he likes as well, because we've already contributed and established that these funds are used for paying the bills, household expenses.
But see, there it is. It's still 50-50. So
it's not 50-50. If she's making more than, if she's contributing more to the bank account than he is, then it's not 50-50. So I stopped and I asked a coworker. We talked about it on the way out, and I said, "Hey, make sure you listen to the show tonight. This is what we're going to be talking about." And I said, "What do you think?" And it was kind of like what you said. If we both share the bank account, we don't really look at who putting what in there. We know the bills got to be paid, and we pay the bills. We know food got to be made. I say, hey, let me tell you, I'm from up north. I say make groceries. And everybody listening from the Midwest BH, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we say make groceries. But anyway, the groceries got to be made, and it's not a point of, oh my God, who put what in the bank account this week and who put what in there. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not doing the joint bank account thing. Now, I will do maybe a separate little account that we can have together. But am I going to put all my money in a bank account with somebody? No.
I'm not either.
Because guess what? Men don't have the restraint that women have. They say we're shopaholics and men don't have the restraint that we have. I think I can honestly say that women are more responsible than men when it comes to making sure the bills are paid, making sure stuff ain't overdrafting, because some men, not all men, but some men will just be like, you go in there thinking you got XYZ and he didn't win. Oh no, then that's a problem. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the joint.
I think it should be too.
And that's,
I've done it before, and that
that's
didn't
why
go
too.
good.
Our funds, our spending funds are separate, so that you can do what you do
let me ask you
with
this.
yours, and I'll do what I do with mine.
I think the question of that is, how do you determine what the spending fund is if it's not equal? You know what I mean? Like, how do you determine what you should split, or you see what I'm saying? So it's like you are in charge of everything, the dishing out the money, paying the bills, and so how do you determine that?
So basically, it's just an overall look at what needs to be done this check. And then basically, I just kind of determine from there. Okay, well, I'll move this amount of funds from his account. From his check, and use it towards everything. And then I know what I have to contribute.
Yeah, so I don't think I can do that.
Basically, the money he's pocket money is still your money. If you're contributing more than he is, so it's not his money. I know it's y'all money, but you get what I'm saying?
So you're saying she might as well just give him some money and not even do the joint thing?
Well, no, because there is still there's still enough left that he has his pocket money to go spend and do what he needs to do, and then I have my own pocket money to go spend. See, basically,
does he have access to the accounts?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I would have a problem with that.
He has access to the account where his money goes.
Oh, so but not the bill money.
No. Well, no. He has access to the account where his money goes, but there are more than one account.
I think with me, you can have the joint account, but like you said, have your separate account. And I just think it should be 50-50. Then way, you know what your pocket money is, and I don't need you to be seeing, counting my pocket money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm like, we know the bill's $1,000. Then we need to put $500. I don't care how you put it in there. $500 each.
And it's better even if you put a little bit every week. You know. And that's why I agree with you on the 50-50. Like, us, we get paid, what, bi-weekly or once a month, however that goes. I know that my portion, you know, mortgage is $1,000, okay? Lights might be this, might be that. So we split it straight down the middle. I know that, okay, I can only pay mine this point in time. Right. So I know I can't just splurge off like I want to. But you get paid every week. So, hey, you need to be putting $20 up, or, you know what I mean? Or $100, whatever, to make sure that $500 is compensated for.
Right.
Now, if you can't, if something's happened with work or something, you know, then we gonna be straight. Like, I ain't gonna be like, I can't do for you. No, we ain't even, that's not even
if you're married, you supposed to be straight. I mean,
so I think even if you're in a relationship and y'all living together and you're trying to build and grow, that's a part of building and growing.
If you're in that relationship and you're living together, yes, if you're growing. But if you just, you know, just we doing our thing,
just sleeping around,
it's a little different. So it just
depends. But if y'all were just doing y'all thing, then basically y'all bills are not together. So that would be really irrelevant to this conversation. But in the same sense, I think I would probably feel less comfortable if we said, okay, the bills are $1,000, we both put in $500, and he makes 3 times more than I do. So then, therefore, when I take the $500 from mine, and then I only have $200 left, but when he takes the $500 from his, he still has another $1,500 for his spending or whatever. Like, for me,
if he making that much as a man, he shouldn't actually.
I would not be comfortable. I would not be comfortable with.
Right, but if he's making,
it's different between a woman and a man.
But are you saying though that it should be 50-50 all the time? See, and the thing too,
it depends on the situation.
The thing too about back in the day where a man was paying for everything,
right? The
man was the sole provider in the household, and the women were not providers.
Yeah, you're right.
Or if they did, what they did was they worked for other people, so they didn't actually bring income in. You know, they worked in the house or whatever for other people, so they didn't actually bring income
I get what you're saying.
into the household. And then therefore there was a cooking and the cleaning and the laundry and all this and that. Because me personally, I won't help with those things. You know, now it's a partnership and we're both providing for the household. I don't want to cook every time. You know, I sometimes if the laundry, if I've made a load of laundry, you can put that in the dryer, or you can start it. You know, I won't help with those things. So I don't look at it as the man should have total responsibility of the finance.
So I'd be like, like you pay the bulk, I do the lights and the water. And
now it used to be that way. It used to be that way, that the man would take the majority of the bill, and then you would get the little bills. You know, but now at this day and age with the economy and the way that, you know, everything is so expensive, it's almost hard for one person to make it. It's almost hard for 2 people to make it and be comfortable.
Right.
So it used to be that way, and now some people may still do it. I don't know, but I'm not, back to you, Fee, I'm not going to exclude the fact just because he cooking and cleaning that he shouldn't pay it. So no, I'm not going to do that. I mean, because if I'm doing it, then you should be doing it too. So I think as women, we all want the man that's going to do this and do that. I've been there where all the man did was cook and didn't do crap else. You see what I'm saying? And then I was still paying everything. So no, I think if we came to some type of agreement, well, I don't even think it should be having an agreement, because stuff like that, I think we dwell too much on. Who's going to do this and who's going to do that? And that's what I think hinders a lot of the relationships, because guess what? If that man has so much put on him or woman, you're going to be irritated, because guess what? I can't pay this, I can't pay that. You know, your sex life is going to dwindle. Everybody going to be tension, you know. So I think we shouldn't dwell as much if things are getting paid, but in the same sense, you don't want to feel like you're getting used.
Right.
If that's safe to say.
I guess that might be okay.
You talking about you guess. See, you know, I think you're set in your ways, but
I am a little
bit. This is the question to you. You meet a guy, right? And I mean, we make pretty good money, and he's not making what you make. He has child support, because you got to look at the average male has child support coming out. They have their insurance. If he has a vehicle, he has a car note. and you're not paying on child support. You bring it home 3 times what he's making, and at the end of the day, after you pay your $500, you still got a couple stacks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So as the woman, how does that make you feel to know that you took all this man's money just because you got this moral set, that the standard set that this is how it's got to be, this is how it's got to be, this is how it's got to be, or no way. At the end of the day, your man, because he's trying to be a man, then gave you all he has, because a real man is going to still hold up to his end. But how does that make you feel as a woman, knowing that you have taken all this from this man and you got big bank? You don't even need his money, honestly. But it's just the fact that you want to feel like somebody needs to pay half. How does that make you feel?
I mean, now that you put
See,
it
you gotta look
way.
at all the. You gotta look at it.
I know, but
I look at it. See, you stuck on that old school way. This is 2019.
Yeah.
And that's just like a young girl had posted on Facebook. She said, hey, I'm taking my first trip with this guy. Who should pay for this or that? And I said, honey, you shouldn't even think about it like that. Maybe you need to talk to him. He need to pay for the flight. You pay for it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have to be.
I mean,
because
yeah,
this
you
is your
come
first
together
time.
to
He
do it.
needs to pay everything. Or you feel embarrassed because you feel like, hey, I want to do something nice and I want to pay for the flights. That's our problem. We think too much
I
about
pay
who
for
should
stuff,
do what.
you know. But
so I mean, when it comes to you just don't want to be used. And if it gets to the point that you're always doing, and that person is not even going to make an effort, then that's when I think it should be a problem. Because you get that, you can just do and do and do. You're the only one booking the trips. You're the only one paying the bills. You're the only one. And he just chilling. He's like, shit, I know I ain't got to do nothing. My girl got it. You know, I'm good. I'm just going along for the ride. Then that's the issue. Then, okay, no, something ain't right. That's just how I look at it.
well, maybe they need to go get a second job.
I can agree with that too. But
I mean, you know,
I can say that too. But I mean,
I can't feel guilty that I make more money than you, and then you still got responsibility. Because guess what? If he don't do it when he over here and he goes somewhere else, he probably still got to do it. So, you know, I mean, but still, what if he needs something? I still will have his back. So it's not like. Okay,
are you sure?
I'm down. Yes, I am a nice person.
Because you sounded like, it's this or that, or...
It's 50-50.
It is 50-50.
So.
It's 50-50 when it comes to them bills. I
agree. I agree. But if it's a situation where they can't, then, I mean, are you just going to be like, okay...
That's a deal breaker. Yeah.
It ain't a deal breaker. I mean, when you get together with somebody and y'all... If you're going to move in, you're moving in for a reason.
To help, because I'm tired of being on my own.
There you go. And so it's supposed to be easier. So if you're moving in with me, or I'm moving in with you, and it's not getting better, then what's the point? I might as well be where I was before, you know.
That's true, too. You can do bad all by yourself. Yeah. And that's kind of like what you said. You want a man that's going to help you cook and clean and do all this kind of stuff, to where when you was by yourself, you was doing everything. But then... I kind of feel what she's saying too. If you're going to get a man and you still got to pay all these bills, then you kind of look at it like, shit, we might as well just date.
No.
You might as well don't even move here with me.
What I was saying was the fact that you're saying as a man, you want a man to come in and pay all the bills with you having
just to pay the lights. That's like $60.
Yeah. But you want that from him, but back in the day, that was their agreements that's how they lived. Was the man did the providing, the woman did the taking care of the household. So you would I'm saying, are you willing, if you want the man to be the sole provider, are you willing to do all of those things consistently without his help?
No.
I kind of do
like no.
Well, I mean, what you mean, like
cook, clean,
make sure dinner ready when you get off work.
But most of the time we do that anyway.
But I'm saying,
and still pay all the bills, or we still do it.
But it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like I said, that was their compromise.
I don't think I want my man washing my clothes. Men don't know how to wash.
But that was their compromise. I'm not saying.
I'm old fashioned.
I'm tell you in a minute, he ain't washing no dishes.
Maybe he can't wash. Maybe he can't wash. Can he load the dishwasher? Can he unload the dishwasher? Maybe he can't wash clothes, but can he take those clothes out of the machine and put them in the dryer and fold them up?
I mean, that's a little minor thing.